So week 23 to 25, a lot of the same names up at the top. You got Washington with 11 games, 3 light nights this section from 23 to 25. You've got Edmonton up there now, 11 games, 2 light nights. Ottawa, another 11 games at the end. They still are making up for all that time that they didn't have in December, where they had the light schedule back then. So a lot of those on the heavy nights, which is not preferable, which is why Washington is number 1, Edmonton number 2. You still have LA with a bunch of light night games, even though it's down to 3. You have Buffalo now, 10 games total, 3 light nights. And then you've got Arizona, only 9 games, which is not great, but 4 of them on the light nights. And usually at least half their roster is available on the waiver wire, even in a 12-team league. So guys like Krause, guys like Schmaltz, Bugstad available, Kerfoot, Cooley, Dylan Gunther. There's a lot of options there, and that's why I'm mentioning them. With those light night games, that could potentially actually help you if you're gonna, differ between a team like, not San Jose, but maybe Ottawa with 11 games, but they're not going to get into most of your games because you're extremely heavy Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Maybe a guy from Arizona would be better. That's why I'm listing them here with that light night count. The worst schedules, Boston and Chicago. You're probably not owning many Chicago Blackhawks, but if you do own Bedard, that 9-game setup with no light nights is going to be difficult for you. He's still going to bring you shot volume goals and probably around a point per game, which is nice. But if you don't have Bedard, I wouldn't recommend picking up anybody else from this team at that point. Boston, you're probably going to keep your goaltending. You're probably going to keep Pastrnak, but you might have to augment that with some other volume elsewhere. So this is week 23 to 25. That's going to do it for this look at the playoff schedule. Again, I'll be covering each week in detail as usual on Sundays, so stay tuned for those videos. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video on week 22, and I'll see you in the next one.